The Swarovski X5 rifle scope was designed with these type of shots in mind. Regardless of whether you're ever going to take this kind of a shot in the field, a precision shooting device like this and a quality rifle will make you a better shooter. The turret on this rifle scope, as well as the internal mechanics, has been developed for those of you wanting to shoot at long range. What I mean is that a half a mile and further, with 116 total minutes of elevation adjustment on our 3 to 18 by 50 test model, we have the ability to adjust out to 1,600 yards with a standard 7mm rifle and standard bases. That's just 160 yards short of a mile. Spring retention system is designed for precision tracking up and down and side to side to ensure each quarter MOA click is truly a quarter MOA after years of use. Even if you don't want to shoot a half a mile, this practice will teach you so much about your equipment that those 300-yard shots will become routine. This scope is exactly what you would expect in high quality with a name like Swarovski. The X5 comes in both illuminated and non-illuminated versions. This is indicated with the eye in the model for the illuminated. The illumination intensity can be adjusted up and down or completely turned off at the touch of a button. The X5 touts a 91% light transmission, which means you will be able to see that very last second of legal shooting light, and the illuminated reticle will be a great asset as long as your state allows. The Swarovski lens coating aids in getting all that light through the scope, but best of all is the precise color and clarity it provides when settling in on target. The second focal plane scope keeps those subtensions small on those longer shots and doesn't block out the target. The scope is fairly compact at 14.4 inches long and weighs about 28 ounces. Once you get your scope mounted, it's time to get your zero. You're going to need your multi-tool, which is included with your scope. Full details on how to zero your rifle scope and adjust everything with this scope is available on the Swarovski website. This scope comes in two different power configurations, the 3.5 to 18 by 50, which is our test model, and the 5 to 25 by 56. That model comes in either a quarter MOA adjustment model or an 1/8 MOA adjustment model, which is ideal for finer adjustments at longer range. That one click of quarter MOA at 1,000 yards is 2.5 inches, and an 1/8 will give you a half of this. There are 3 different reticle options from the quarter MOA models, which consists of the 4W, the 4WX, and the BRM, which is what our test model is. The 1/8 MOA scope only comes with the Plex option. A visit to the Swarovski website prior to your long-range shooting session will get you on track. Plug your load data into the computer and either print off a table for the validation or reticle data and tape to the side of your stock. Remember, this digital data is just a starting point. You've got to do your range time to make sure that that data is accurate. Once you've adjusted your focus and then your parallax, you can start validating your long-range data. If you're shooting at 1,000 yards or 20 MOA elevation according to our data, we are 1 full revolution of the turret. This is indicated by the 1 in the rotation indicator window. Another 20 MOA would get us up to approximately 1,300 yards and reveal a 2 in the rotation indicator window. This allows me to easily see how many turns of the turret I've moved up at longer ranges. If I want to shoot this exact setup to a 1,760 yards, I would probably set my zero at 500 yards. This would give me enough adjustment to get on target at a mile. However, it would pose a problem for shooting a deer at 200 yards. This problem is eliminated by the below zero option the scope provides. By simply lifting the rotation indicator ring, you have the ability to drop 10 MOA or 40 clicks below your zero mark. Once you have validated your data for your most accurate load, you have the ability to simplify this process if you're primarily a hunter. Order a personalized extreme cam or custom turret for your setup. You can do 2 complete revolutions with a total of 40 minutes of adjustment. Once that's done, all you need to do is range the animal, set the yardage, and squeeze the trigger. Regardless of your long-range shooting desires, you can't go wrong with the Swarovski X5 rifle scope. It's amazingly clear, super bright, and will last a lifetime. Stop by your local Sportsman's Warehouse and check out the Swarovski X5 rifle scope for yourself, or pick one up online at sportsmanswarehouse.com.